morning. It's Wednesday morning, and last night I went to Shakota. And before I start talking about Dooley's run, I'm going to tell you a God moment that I had last night. I had went to Doc's to pull Coggins on both horses, and usually whenever I go to Shakota, I go on these, it's not really back roads, but it's not I-40. And anyways, I thought since I'm already on I-40, I'll just use I-40 and take the exit Lottawa Road. Weird name, I have trouble saying words anyways. And I took a right instead of a left. And so I got a little further, and I was like, oh crap, I have turned the wrong way. I am the most non-directional person, and I do not know north, south, east, and west. I've tried to learn it. I just don't get it. And it does not take much for me to get lost. Anyways, as I'm going down this road, and I'm like, I have got to get turned around, and it's been a long time since I've been lost and going places, and before, I got pretty good at backing around and turning around because I'm always lost. And anyways, I've had a long break since then, and I kind of got dependent on Scott taking me to places, and I sure did miss him last night. Anyway, so I'm going down these, and the roads were getting narrow, and I thought, where am I going to turn around? And I was praying, it's like, Lord, please find a spot for me, or take me to the spot I can turn around. Anyways, I get down there, kind of towards the end of the road, where you got to take a right or left, and there's these line of houses on that T. And so I thought, okay, I'll take a left here, and then I'll back up straight, and then I can turn and get turned around, and then I don't have to back my trailer up like cockeyed and everything. Well, the roads are narrow and stuff, and I looked like there was a ditch drop off to the right of me. And anyways, I couldn't get that sucker to turn because there was a stop sign there, and I'm going to hit that stop sign with my trailer. So I backed up just a little bit, and I thought, I'm in a freaking bind. I can't tell, like, way behind me where all the ditches are, and I just about lost it. I wanted to just cry, and it's like, Lord, how am I going to get out of this mess? I have got myself in this mess. And about that time, I look up, and I see a guy at the end of his driveway, and it's kind of, I don't know, a few feet from my passenger door. Well, the way my tent is on my truck, it's messed up, so you have to roll down the window to see. So I rolled it down, and I realized it was the guy that we have known for a long time. But he didn't quite recognize me at first. And anyways, he was asking me, where are you going? And so he's kind of talking there, and he's like, I think I know you. And I did not want to say who I was, but of course I said, well, I'm Scott's wife. And he goes, I thought I knew you. And so anyways, he helped me. He was definitely the hero for that night. And anyways, he got me out of that mess, and then I was able to roll on. And of course, I'm like on empty, and my goal was to go to the Flying J station. That's why I wanted to cut through like I did. And I mean, I don't know how much further I could have went, but it was pretty much on empty. And I just praise God that he had that guy there at the time, and he was home, and he got me out of that mess. And I'm learning to pray quicker and quicker when I'm in messes, or even in good times, to just all the time. And it's made a huge difference in my life. And anyways, it was definitely a God thing last night. And usually that stuff rattles me. It took me a little while to kind of like, you know, and I just want to go home. Just go home and forget this whole deal. But anyway, sorry for the long-winded story. So back on Dooley, it was well worth. It was well worth going through all that crap to get there. I'm very, very happy. He knocked off 5 seconds off his time. He ran a 19:338, I think. I'd have to listen to the video for sure. And he went faster, and he actually kind of went down the alleyway like he's going to do something on the muscle. And but anyways, he's still having a little bit of problem. He did not think about decking at all on the second or the third barrel. That makes me super, super happy. I'm trying everything I can to trust him, not to pick him up and handle him a lot, to let him do this on his own. And he's definitely wanting to. But the deal on the first barrel, he is not wanting to plant that right back leg. and I don't know if it's a muscle issue or if it's chiropractor or what, but I'm going to do some stretches and some exercises, get him where he's using it, and he may be just weak on it because he hasn't really been doing much except for these last couple of months, and sometimes it takes a while. And if I've learned anything from my surgery that I had and being on the sidelines, my left leg, no, it was my right, I can't remember. Anyways, the opposite leg that I had surgery on, the muscles were really tight, and I've had to do my own stretches, and it took me about 3 weeks to where I can stretch back to normal. So I'm going to apply that knowledge to Dooley and see if that will help him. And he does have an appointment August the 1st to go back to the chiropractor. He was really out, and that has made a huge difference. I believe that's why he's able to switch his leads on this run versus the first run, because he didn't switch any of his leads at all. So it is progress as long as we're a little bit better than the last time. I did not run See Me Go. I plan on trying to go to a barrel bash on Saturday, but I have to budget everything, and so we'll have a budget meeting tomorrow because it's payday for both of us, and I'll have to see if it's in the budget. If it's not in the budget, then I'm just gonna have to pull a little bit out, and then I really want to go to Oklahoma City on August the 8th, which has got 3,000 added, and the fees are cheap, and it's at Barn 8, and I like that pen. So anyways, I'll just have to kind of see where the budget is, and hopefully I can go Saturday, and I'll be posting a video of See Me Go. But this is Dooley. He's the only one that got to run last night, and I kind of like just doing one horse right now, kind of putting all my attention on him. But anyways, got another week's worth of work, and then we'll see what happens next week. So I am very happy with this run. Anyways, here it is.
$19.338.